What's going on, you guys? This is AntTV, and wow, it's been a while. I know that there's like no subscribers on this channel, but to give you a brief update on myself, the reason why I haven't been posting, I've lost motivation to post on this channel a while ago. The reason being is because I wasn't really like growing, but I feel like I just have to continue to upload regardless if I'm growing or not, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna make videos again. Plus, I've been going through a lot. I caught COVID twice since I last posted a video. And yeah, I mean, I've been sick, and I don't know. I didn't know when was the right time, but I feel like now is the right time to start posting videos. But that's enough about me because, like I said, I don't have like any subscribers on this channel. I'm just gonna continue to post. Doesn't really matter. But today's video is gonna be a video that I'm actually excited to make. It's going to be predicting the NBA awards for this upcoming season. I'm going to try and predict the MVP, the most improved player, the defensive player of the year, the All-NBA first team only, the rookie of the year, what other awards are there? Sixth man of the year. All the awards that the NBA do, I'm going to try and predict. Now, obviously, this can change. My opinion can change just because Kevin Durant has not been traded as of this recording. So I don't know whether or not he's going to, change. Maybe he will be the MVP, like my number one pick for the MVP if he goes to a different team, a really good team. Even though Brooklyn is a very good team, and I don't understand why he wants to leave when they kind of set him up for them to be pretty good next year. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I got in my little booklet right here, my list. Let's go ahead and go through. I'm going to go from Rookie of the Year to MVP, and then I'm going to do the All-NBA first team, okay? So we're going to start with Rookie of the Year. I'm not going to let y'all see my notes. The Rookie of the Year for me is between three rookies. It's going to be between Paolo Banchero. It's going to be between Chet Holmgren and Jaden Ivey, I believe. Is it Jaden Ivey? Did I pick Jaden Ivey, or did I pick... Yes, Jaden Ivey, okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'm going to go Paolo Banchero winning it just because he's on the Magic. There's like no types of scores except Cole Anthony, but Cole Anthony's such a insufficient scorer that Paolo Banchero is going to be the obvious leader of this team. He's going to lead this team to... I mean, they ain't going to win much if I'm being honest with you. They're still going to be like a 13th seed in the East. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. Paolo Banchero, though, he's still going to have great stats, though. I'm predicting he's going to have over 20 points a game with a good amount of rebounds and a good amount of assists as well. And I think he's going to be able to win it just based off stats alone. The reason why I have Chet, and I feel like either Chet or Jaden Ivey are second place. I'm going to go Jaden Ivey being second place just because he's playing with Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham is such a great playmaker. He's going to play so well alongside Jaden Ivey. And Jaden Ivey is going to benefit off that. You're going to have to put him into consideration strictly because he's going to have really good like shooting stats, points per game. He's probably going to average a lot. He might average over 20 as well. So I'm going to go with Jaden Ivey being second place. My third place is Chet Holmgren. Strictly because I think that the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to take a huge leap, to be honest with you. I think they're going to actually win a lot of games. And yeah, that's the only reason why. Jabari Smith could be in the talks, but the reason why they put him like in the top three is because he's going to play with a lot of guys who are ball dominant. I'm not saying that they're not going to pass him the ball, but Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green, they like to shoot a lot of shots. But I think Kevin Porter Jr. is a pretty good playmaker, so he'll be able to set him up for some open threes because Jabari Smith can't shoot the ball. And maybe some lobs, who knows? So he could be he's like in my top five. So anyway, and by the way, I wanted Jabari Smith Jr. Is it Junior? I wanted him to be on the Magic. I wanted the Magic to pick him, but I'm actually happy that we got Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero has been shutting me up because I saw the Summer League, and I've been seeing a lot of just games out of like rec league games, and he's been averaging like 50 points a game, so I got to go with Paolo Banchero winning the Rookie of the Year. My next one is going to be... I'm going to do Sixth Man of the Year now. It's between, for me, these are my top three. Malcolm Brogdon, Tyler Hero, and... What did I say again? And Norman Powell. Now, Tyler Hero, I feel like that can possibly... He cannot be in this Sixth Man of the Year talks just because he might start. So I don't know if he is going to start or not. I feel like Spoelstra might actually have him start this time. It's about time. Listen, he's too good to be coming off the bench. And I think it's time for him to finally take that extra leap and become an actual starter. But who knows? Maybe they want him to be a sixth man again because that works so well for them. They got the number 1 seed. And part of that, a good reason for that is Tyler Hero because he gave you offense coming off the bench. That's why he's there. My pick to win out of those 3, though, is going to be Malcolm Brogdon because Malcolm Brogdon will actually come off the bench. That's what they said. I think Malcolm Brogdon is pretty much close to a lock at this point. He's such a great player. I mean, when he was in Indiana, he was averaging close to 20 a game. He's a fantastic, like, he can play make. He has what Boston needs, which is playmaking. He has, I believe his defense is really good too. He can shoot the ball very well as well. Like, he has everything that the Celtics needed in the finals, which, by the way, I hate that the Warriors won, but it is what it is. They need Malcolm Brogdon. And by the way, now that I think about it, I don't think they should trade for Kevin Durant because if they're going to give up a lot I feel like the addition of Danilo Gallinari and Malcolm Brogdon are perfect, pieces for that team. They need both of those guys. And I mean, if they get rid of if they get Kevin Durant, they're going to have to trade up a lot to get Kevin Durant, and a lot of their depth is going to just get taken away. So I feel like they need to keep the team how it is because they could probably go back to the finals with this team. I really genuinely believe that. Do I think that they will? It's tough because you got a lot of guys competing. You got a lot of teams competing. So I don't know, but I think the Celtics got a lot better because of Malcolm Brogdon. And Norman Powell, the reason why I picked Norman Powell to be in the top 3, I don't think he's going to start on the Clippers. Just because they have a stacked roster. Plus, they need scoring coming off the bench as well. They're kind of being in the situation with Miami where they need scoring when they come off the bench. When somebody comes off the bench, they need somebody to give you at least 15 to 20 points a game. And Norman Powell can do that for you. So, I mean, he did that with, I believe he started, though, with Toronto. But he can give you that in LA on the Clippers. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. I believe that he will be a very good six-man for them, and I believe he will be. So I don't know if he's going to be a six-man. He could be starting, and this could my top 3 could be completely ruined. But I'm pretty sure Malcolm Brogdon will win just because I know he's going to be a six-man. Here's the issue with trying to predict a six-man for the NBA season. You don't know what the actual lineups are going to be. We don't know. We can project the lineups. We can assume that this person's going to start it or this person's going to start, but we don't really know until they step on the floor and they actually start playing games. So that's why it's so hard to do this. This is why it's a very early prediction, NBA award predictions. But listen, if I go like, how many awards are there? For like 5 or 6. If I go 5 or 6 or 6 on all of these, man, I mean, come on. You got to give me some credit, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the next one. What do I put? I'm going to go Most Improved Player next. Most Improved Player is actually my favorite award this year. Obviously MVP is the MVP, but Most Improved Player is, to me, is the most stacked. Here I put 4 names on my paper. I put Tyrese Halliburton, I put Lamelo Ball, Ben Simmons, and Anthony Simons. I put all those names because, first of all, we haven't seen I'm gonna start with Ben Simmons. We haven't seen Ben Simmons play since what? Since the playoffs in 2021. Since then, Ben Simmons has been absolutely just. He's got destroyed by a lot of the fans in the league. Just because he hasn't played, he refused to play for the Philadelphia 76ers. Everybody said that he copped his way out to Brooklyn, and a lot of people said that he sucks. Ben Simmons is a great player, and the only reason why Ben Simmons is here, he will be top 3 if Kevin Durant leaves. If Kevin Durant stays, I don't think Ben Simmons is in the conversation for Most Improved Player. Because I feel like if you have just him and Kyrie, Ben Simmons and Kyrie as your top two guys, they're going to need some scoring somehow. Kyrie's going to probably average a lot of points, but they're going to need Ben to get close from 20 to 25 points a game. And well, I don't remember how much he averaged when he played with the 76ers. But we know that the defense is going to be there. He's one of the best defenders in the league. His scoring I believe his scoring will go up. And listen, just add a mid-range game, and listen, I feel like he will be a most improved. He'll be in that running for a most improved player. He might win it. If Durant leaves, here's the deal, because Durant, it all falls on Kevin Durant. If he leaves, Ben Simmons could probably win it, and I might pick him to win. But if not, then Ben Simmons is not going to even be in the running, because he's probably going to average the same amount of numbers that he did when he was in Philadelphia. But that's besides the point. Anthony Simons, I believe, averaged like 18 a game or something, like 17 or 18 a game, close to 20. He might have averaged 20. I haven't looked at the stats. I made this list, by the way, like a few days ago, and because I wanted to record it yesterday, but things happened and I couldn't. Let's not even get into that. Let's just continue. But Anthony Simons, he's going to play well alongside Damian Lillard, and they're going to need scoring somehow. But part of that's like, wait, but Jeremy Grant is on the team, and he's going to want shots. Damian Lillard's going to want to, have a comeback season. And who knows? I mean, can Damian Lillard win Most Improved Player? Because, I mean, what did he average? Like 22, 23 a game? He had like an off season this past year, and he, only played like, I don't know how many games he played, like 40, 30 games. So I don't even know if he can even be in the running. But anyway, I really do believe Anthony Simmons is going to take a huge jump. He's going to have to average a lot more points to me. For them to be a competent playoff team, if they want to be like a playoff caliber team, they need Anthony Simons to take a huge jump. Like, they need him to average a lot more points. And I don't know what the road for Portland is. To be honest, in my opinion, they need to blow it up. They need to trade Damian Lillard and just start fresh. Just because this team is not going to go anywhere. They're going to be a play-in. They're going to be in the tournament, the play-in tournament. They're not going to really do much. So if Dame leaves, I mean, bro, Anthony Simons. You saw what Anthony Simons can do when there's no Damian Lillard. He can average a lot of points and he had a lot of success. But with Damian Lillard on the team, he's going to take some shots. Now with Jeremy Grant, he's going to take some shots. And that one is iffy. I put that as number 4. He might be in the top 5 for me, but I think he's like number 4. Now, Lamelo Ball, to me, will probably be second place or first place, just because with all the stuff with Miles Bridges going on, we don't know whether or not he's going to play. I'm assuming he's going to play in the NBA. I feel like it's just imminent. But for me, LaMelo Ball is going to have to do a lot more scoring. He's going to have to do a lot more. Obviously, he's the main playmaker, but he's going to be the main scorer, I believe. Miles Bridges is not going to be the main scorer anymore, because Miles Bridges, I don't know what's going on with Miles Bridges. He might play this year. Who knows? I have no idea. I don't know the updates. I don't know anything about Miles Bridges. All I know is that he's been dealing with a lot of issues that I'm not even going to talk about. And LaMelo Ball is going to have to step up his scoring for them to be a competent team, and especially take the next step to superstardom, which a lot of people believe that he will be a future superstar in this league. Will he? I don't know. LaMelo is a really good player. I don't know. He might do very well. Who knows? He might have an all-star caliber year, averaging 27 points, 11 assists. Who knows? And I feel like he might take, I don't know about that kind of jump, but he's going to take a jump, especially in his points per game, for sure. And that's why I have him in the most improved player ranking. But my number 1 is Tyrese Halliburton. The Indiana Pacers suck. They need somebody. They need like their top guy, which is Tyrese Halliburton, to step up. He's going to be playing a top tier level of basketball. He's going to play very well. And Tyrese Halliburton, I think, he's my number 1 pick to win most improved player for me. He's number 1. The Pacers suck. They need somebody to carry the scoring load. Listen, he's the only guy that, to me, he averaged like 16, 17 a game. telling you right now, he's going to average 25 a game. From 17 to 25, that's not most improved player. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He's going to win the most improved player. And listen, it just all depends. I think Lamelo Ball and Ben Simmons are close second or third places, but I think for me, Tyrese Halliburton is going to take a huge leap. He's going to be an all-star caliber player this upcoming season, I believe. He's going to average like 25, 26, maybe 27 points a game. Because who do they have in Indiana? They have nobody. They are awful. Tyrese Halliburton is the only man there that's going to be capable of scoring at a high level. Do they have Buddy Hield? I don't even know. They might have Buddy Hield, but Buddy Hield ain't going to... I don't think Buddy Hield's going to... Might not even be on the team for that long. He might even get traded. I don't even know. But I think Tyrese Halliburton is going to have the best season out of all those guys, in my honest opinion. He's going to have a great time. Well, they're going to suck. They're going to suck major balls, but they're still going to be... He's going to have really good stats. So that's why I gave him the number 1 pick for the most improved player. My next is what? What are we going to do next? We're going to do Depoy. Defensive player of the year. Here's my top 3. Drew Holiday, Bam Adebayo, Rudy Gobert. There are 3 things guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, and Rudy Gobert always being the top 3 for defensive player of the year. So, with that being said, I have Bam Adebayo. I'm not going to pick Rudy Gobert. Listen, I think the voters are done with Rudy Gobert. Well, actually, watch me say that, and then he wins Defensive Player of the Year this year. He's in a better situation, so depending on the success that the Minnesota Timberwolves have, he might just win it. Honestly, if they're like a top 3 seed and he is averaging the numbers that he averaged, he's probably going to win it again. But I'm going to go Bam Adebayo because I feel like he has something to prove. He's getting better every single year. You see it, especially defensively. I think he's a better perimeter defender than Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is just a really good shot blocker. He defends the paint better than anybody in the league, even though he got bitched by Terrence Mann a few years ago. But that's besides the point. And I think he got bitched by Luka Doncic too. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I'm going to pick Bam Adebayo. The Heat are going to be a top 3 seed as well. I hope y'all know that. They're going to still be a very competent team. And I heard that they still have an opportunity to get Kevin Durant. But I don't think he's going to go there. But anyway. But I'm going to go Bam. I think Bam is going to have, to me, one of the best defensive stats. I mean, him and Rudy, to me, are going to have the best defensive stats in the year. And Drew Holiday, the reason why I have Drew Holiday, by the way, I think he's the best guard defender. I think he's a better defender than Marcus Smart. I'm going to say it right now. I think he's a better defender than Marcus Smart, in my honest opinion. Better on-ball defender. But that's besides the point. I'm still going to go Bam Adebayo. MVP. My MVP, my top 3 is going to be Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, and Giannis. And I'm going to go Joel Embiid on this one strictly because Joel Embiid has something to prove. I believe that they're going to be the number 1. I'm predicting it right now. The number 1 seed is going to be the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're also in the talks of getting Kevin Durant, but that's besides the point. That might change. The MVP might change if Kevin Durant goes there because I don't know how Joel Embiid's stats are going to look like with Kevin Durant, so I don't know. Yeah, Joel Embiid, he's just dominant, and with the team that they have now, to me they can make the first seed, and he will be probably averaging the same amount of points, maybe like 29-30, with 12 rebounds and 2 blocks a game. He could also be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. I almost put him in the top 3, but I put him for MVP just because I think he's going to win MVP. He was top 3 for multiple seasons. Now I think it is this time. Voter fatigue. They're not going to give it to Jokic. They're not going to give it to Jokic again. I doubt that is back a 3-time back-to-back defensive. Golly, see what happens when I talk fast. MVP, top 3-time MVP. There's no way that happens. Okay, Joel Embiid is going to win the MVP this year. I think Luka comes close in second place, and then Giannis. The reason why I put Giannis, I feel like he's always going to be in the top 3 for probably the rest of his career. He might win a few more. He might become like a 4-time, 5-time MVP just because of now that he is the best player in the league. It's pretty much how it was for LeBron. LeBron was always in the running for MVP, but he just never won it. and he's kind of like in that same boat. So let me see if Woj tweeted. Woj didn't tweet. Sorry, I just wanted to see if Woj tweeted about Kevin Durant or something like that, or Kyrie or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go Joel Embiid. They're gonna be the number 1 seed. By the way, James Harden's taking a huge leap. I'm depending on that. That's the reason why I feel like they're gonna be the number 1 seed. I think James Harden's gonna come back kind of to his normal self. He's not gonna be Houston Rockets James Harden, but he's gonna be really good. But Joel Embiid is gonna be the best player on that team, so I'm gonna pick Joel Embiid to win MVP. Here's my All-NBA first team. At point guard, I got Stephen Curry. I don't think not much has to be explained. I think he's gonna. I mean, the Warriors are gonna be a top seed in the West. Number 2, number 1, number 3. It doesn't matter. They're gonna be somewhere, and that's gonna make him be be in the All-NBA first team. Shooting guard, I got James Harden. Now, this is a really big risk because I'm really depending that the Philadelphia 76ers become the number 1 seed in the East this upcoming season. They need to be. This is the only way he becomes on NBA first team. And he also has to, obviously, good stats plays a factor into that as well. So I'm going to depend on James Harden being somewhat of what he was in Houston. Not like completely, but like 80%. Let's just give me 80%. Give me 25, 11, and 7. That doesn't give you All-NBA first team on the number 1 seed in the East? Come on, bro. I'm going James Harden All-NBA first team this year. Now, this one is kind of biased. I'm not going to lie to you. It's LeBron. I put LeBron at small forward. Now, that's kind of my personal bias. It could be Kevin. It could be somebody else who's a small forward. But I'm going to go LeBron just because I feel like he's going to still have a great season. We have not seen a fall off, by the way. I don't know why everybody's saying, "Oh, he's gonna fall off." We haven't seen a fall off yet, so I'm gonna say that he's gonna be the number 1 small forward in the league. Still, by the way, I still have the top 3 in the NBA right now. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. Listen, y'all can have your Steph Currys, your Lukas, your Jokic's. I don't think they're better than LeBron. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm being honest. They're not better than LeBron James. I don't care. Listen, whatever seed he is, he's still top 3. I don't care. But that's my personal bias. Okay. At power forward, I got Giannis, self-explanatory, and then Embiid. I got Embiid. If he's the MVP, he's gonna be All NBA first team. I mean, come on. And the second team will probably like Joel. If I had to predict, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant. Just off the top of my head, maybe Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis plays really well, I've seen him All-NBA second team for the power forward. I don't even know. Maybe he might be center. He might be a center this year, so I don't know. And then maybe DeMar DeRozan might have another great year. Who knows? This is me just kind of predicting. Wow, you think, oh, I forgot. Oh, never. Wait a minute. I just saw a flaw. How is Steph Curry going to be over Luka if Luka is in the MVP running? I'm changing it. Okay. All-NBA first team, Luka Doncic making it for the point guard. There you go. So, that's all my All-NBA first team. And that's my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try and make more videos for you guys. But for now, I'm going to make videos when I feel like it. I'm not going to try and force myself to make a bunch of videos, to be honest with you, just because I don't want to. If I don't want to talk about something, I'm not going to talk about it. But this I kind of felt like talking about. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace.